Freaking on my podcast. Let's go. This is like episode 13 of like the actual pod.
Yeah. 13. You got a few other videos that came out.
Some gaming videos, you knew.
Some little things.
Some little shits. I enjoy the gaming ones, they're fun.
Yeah, they're fun.
I hope you guys enjoy them too. Today, got some interesting shit to talk about. So,
A lot of cool things going out in the world.
I'm saying, pretty sure everyone saw something of it. The Apple Vision coming out. Well, it's out now, isn't it? Or pre-orders are out?
No, they're already out. People have got them.
Yeah, shit running up, 3,500.
35.
It's a lot of fucking money.
Yeah.
Basically, we're gonna talk about that. Other like new technology that can like either be really good for the world or bad for the world. You know what I mean? But yeah, you wanna start off with something? Or?
Shit, I mean, what? We're talking about
Let's do Apple.
the Apple Vision shit. I mean, as Jaden was saying earlier, like, the technology type shit has been around, and Apple is just kind of putting it on, like, a bigger platform.
Yeah.
I still think that shit is cool as fuck.
That
But
shit
it's
looks
also,
cool.
bro, it's kind of scary at the same time. Like, just imagine...
A world where like
Everyone just has
everyone has those shits on and everyone
It's just, like...
It's very dystopian, like Ready Player One-ish.
Bro,
That's what I was
yeah,
thinking
bro.
of, like Ready Player One.
Yeah.
But I also think that should be cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Ready Player One's living in a world like that where you can
But it's-
have a second life or something else.
Yes, but that's kind of what the whole like metaverse is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like obviously Facebook and Amazon have already had a lot of gaming consoles have had their own VR headsets. Like another one that's this basically what this is a polish. It's basically your iPhone but involved and augmented in your real life.
Yeah.
And it's really cool because Apple put their OS on it, put their spin on it, you know what I mean? And put it on a broader spectrum because they're the biggest company in the world, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's cool. I wouldn't say Apple's an innovative company. They're not at all innovative.
Yeah.
They're more of like a polishing and like doing it their way.
Making
type of
shit
company,
better.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Like with the polishing thing, like the Android phones, like the Samsungs and shit, they're great phones. Like
Yeah.
all of them are great. But iPhone always comes out with like
yeah, because they're
quality.
polished with software. The
it's like
software
a
is
brand
different.
thing, bro.
Yeah.
That's really all Apple is, to be honest.
Just thinkers.
Yeah.
No, it's just a
Fucking... Like, it started, I feel like, as something that was type shit innovative.
Yeah.
And now it's just sort of like rinse and repeat, and now everyone in our generation, if you don't have a fucking iPhone, it's like
Yeah,
you're
basically.
weird type shit, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's why
But
it's so...
one thing I
blown
like kind
out.
of notice is like a lot of people that like make good money and like are like efficient with their life usually don't have.
Yeah.
iPhones.
Yeah.
It's like because I know my uncle Rocky, he's like 6 figures, really good.
Businessman.
Yeah, his wife 6 figures. They're making good money.
Hell yeah.
All of them and their daughters all have the Samsung, the closable ones. All of them have those.
See, those shits are hard.
Yeah, those
Apple
are
could
cool
never.
as fuck. I'm saying
They have it actually like under development, like privately ones. Like
Yeah.
there was like leaks and files that they're doing foldable stuff, but like Apple is always a few years behind it because they wanted their product to be perfect enough that when they give it out, it's not gonna be like a shitty product.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
nah, because there was a lot of issues with the foldable phones at first when they
Yeah.
first
Yeah,
started like putting them out. I guess
yeah.
I feel like they had a lot of recalls.
Yeah, they did. I don't want her to fuck up with the mic. 'Cause
Yeah.
definitely that shit. But yeah, fucking. I seen a video of a dude like I guess like with the Apple Vision, you can dead ass like move around regular day,
Yeah.
and like if you get a text, you just.
The only downside is the battery life
You know
is
what I
really
mean?
bad on them. though.
Yeah, of
So
course it is
people-
though. That's
yeah.
every Apple product.
Yeah.
When it first
Nah,
comes
dead
out.
ass.
Yeah.
I'm saying every Apple product when it first comes out, battery dies so fast.
Mhm.
But like they probably have like battery savers. That's like
Yeah, they do. They
extra
have the cord, like a cord
$300.
that's like magnetized, so it's easy
Yeah.
to thing. So you probably can get like a external battery
See if
and
they
walk around with it.
if
and
they move
shit.
solar and got like a little solar shit right here, that
Mhm.
should be perfect.
That'd be dope.
But yeah, you just move around and fucking like that shit's cool. Like I
Yeah.
think it's really cool. I know
Yeah.
the Meta Quest 3, I think the newest one,
Mhm.
has hand tracking right now.
Yeah.
So like, bro, like just think about even just like chilling.
Right.
Imagine,
We're just sitting
Just-
here.
Yeah, exactly. We
bro, just be chilling here, playing a game, watching whatever, and it's like we're all just. I don't know. It's
We're
kind of.
still- It's like
so
you're
weird,
It's,
though.
what's it called? Mixed reality. Mixed reality. That's what it is, right?
It's cool, but fucking weird.
Yeah.
It's like mixed reality instead of like.
Yeah, augmented. That's what
the
they call it,
augmented reality. Yeah. Which is that's cool as fuck. Like I can picture a world where everyone's like that, but it's also like it gets scary like that. 'cause
Yeah.
Think how like the government and companies like that can control
Mhm.
people with that. You know what I mean? Like, cause you already know how like on iPhones there's ads and shit like on everything. You go on ads for this, ads for that. So imagine you're just on the Vision Pro and it's like ad while you're looking at shit, a random ad just pops up, and it's like that just influences a lot of like that shit, and especially if kids get a hold of it.
Yeah.
And I already know
I
rich
just
kids
feel-
are gonna be on that shit.
My only problem with VR and like things like that is I just feel like people, especially, and I feel like not even just now, but for a very long time, that people aren't in touch with reality with themselves enough that we should be creating new realities for people to, have access to. And that's like a big thing, and I think Apple and people understand that. And like I listen to a lot of podcasts. There's this one called "What's Now" by Trevor Noah.
Yeah.
He talks to a lot of like VR and like ChatGPT, like the owners and stuff, people who are working on like these augmented realities and these people creating like bots and stuff that can, become people and help assist people.
iRobot.
Yeah, and they understand that. Yeah, literally.
That shit's scary.
And talking about just how much they really affect they're really precautious with it because they understand like the implications it can add upon people. It's not supposed to take control of it, like it's supposed to complement it. But people, I feel like society needs to learn how to cope with things on their own and deal with things on their own before they escape to a different reality. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we're to see kids like not
that's
even going outside
why-
to play. They have their own.
I think that's why the Vision Pro and like Meta and shit is gonna be so popular.
Yeah, because
in
it's
all
so
the
much
upcoming years because there's a bunch of
easier to
people
just put
wanting
that shit on.
wanting to escape
But
their life.
The
and
Vision
make a
Pro
new-
is kind of like when the MacBook Pro, like the cheese grater you saw, it's like $6,000, and the screen, the 8K one, like with all the features, was like $5,000, $6,000.
Yeah.
The reason why, like they're so high end, you see these because these aren't technically consumer models. These are like the Vision Pro is like a developer tool. It's not same thing with like Amazon has this too. The same thing that came out a long time ago. I forget the name of it, but they had their own like developer glasses. They're like $6,000, something crazy, because you can pick apart and do things like that with like certain commands and stuff. Obviously, they don't have the exact hand control because it was a long time ago it came out, but they have these tools. But the Vision Pro is meant for the developer, not for the consumer. That's why it's so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but think about it. That's how it all starts.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I'm
that's
sure,
it's like a testing model.
Yeah. I'm sure like they'll be coming out with multiple at a time, and then they'll get to one thing, like one Vision Pro, like the 2 or the 3 that they're like, all right, this is
that's
it,
what
and then they'll
Yeah,
drop the
it's like
price.
it's like AirPods,
so that
bro.
the AirPods were the same way.
Because think about it, with AirPods,
There's like 4
they had
fucking
AirPods,
generations.
but they were how much at first? They were like 200 something.
Yeah, they're more
250. But now, since they're so like accommodating, everyone they drop the price because they're selling more. So if they drop the price, it does nothing. But now more people can get them, and more people are like, all right. And with the older models, you notice. And with the older models, you notice that all older models start losing sound in each AirPod. Like, cause I know I have an older model. I think I have a Gen 2, and my Gen 2s are like dying. Like they're dying literally. And you can see it, and I feel like that just makes consumers like, oh, I
I
need
gotta
to
buy a new AirPod.
yeah, and it's like, oh, these are only 150. Well, I bought these for like 200 when I first got them. I'm like, oh, okay. But it's like you're just feeding into the.
But we see, like we said, we've seen time and time again. Like, I'm not sure if you know this, but like the U.S. military, the technology they have, and they have under release, like what technology is nowadays, and how it's been for like since maybe like the 60s. The U.S. military, like the top 1%, the average U.S. household is 5 to 10 years behind technology compared to what is actually out.
Yeah.
So it's like it takes time, but like Amazon, like I said, came out with their developer like glasses and that we can do, but they came out with their consumer model. It doesn't have hand tracking stuff, but it has it's like a smart home. It's visual. It has like smart home and voice commands and AI assistant, kind of like a Jarvis, and it like has all that shit. You can listen to music and it'll play within your ears, but it's not connected in your ears. Like
it's behind, like right here you can hear sound.
So and they're called eco glasses, and obviously the developed models were more expensive, but their eco glasses are only $300, $250.
See, that's what I'm saying. They make something that they can mass produce.
But obviously Amazon doesn't have a cell phone device, and like they're not like a consumer brand other than they're like an e-commerce. Like they sell things and they have smart homes and stuff. No, Google is owned by Google. Amazon.
Oh, I thought Google and Amazon were the same thing.
Yeah. Amazon has Google Assistant on it too, because you can apply it.
Google,
but because they have partnership, but they have Bixby. Google has.
I feel like Google did a Google Glasses.
They did do Google Glasses. That was a developer one of the developer models they had. They don't have a local one, like a consumer model. They just have developer ones.
That shit is sick.
Because they need stuff to be able to design the technology more precisely and more involved. Because they're in constant technology spaces, so they're expensive, but they provide them for.
Yeah. Would you invest in like a pair of Vision Pros if they ever came out with a model that's not $3,500?
No.
You don't think you would?
I mean, then what? I personally.
The most I would pay for them shits is $1,500.
Yeah.
I would buy them
until they have. So the thing that I'm noticing, and I've watched a lot of stuff about it is, it's like I said, it's your iPhone, but you don't have the iPhone. One, I wouldn't use it until that your Vision Pros can replace your cell phone, and that they're sleek as glasses. You know what I mean?
Okay, I like that.
Because
like some Nick.
Unless though the way I would buy it though is if it does add augmented reality, like because they have some augmented reality in it where
cool.
your hand gesture doing stuff. But it's not a full augmented. Like you can't type what's there. You have to do certain hand gestures.
And pitch and
which is still really cool. And they have like Google Earth and stuff, so you can put yourself in different places, like on planets and stuff, and it'll look like around. It's not perfectly polished yet, but they like have shaders and stuff. Yeah, that's cool. But once they polish like the augmented space of it, and it can replace my cell phone, is when I would be willing to spend maybe $1,000. I would never spend $1,500. That's a computer.
Bro, honestly though, all that shit is. I think that this is just like the beginning. When I say like I'm scared for what it has to come, I mean like 10, 15 years. Because they're not just going to make this and then be done. Bro, we're still young as shit.
Yeah.
Early 20s. Think about when we're 35 and they're on whatever they're fucking on
Vision
at that
Pro
time.
5s.
Bro, probably beyond that. Like,
just Apple's like every year company.
They'll be like
contact lenses that you put in.
Yeah, they'll be exactly like what Jaden just fucking explained. Like a sleek version that's like just.
I think they can get contact lenses.
But like, if everything is so like polished over and like so realistic, I feel like that. Terrible for us.
So companies are taking different approaches. Obviously, Elon Musk is more on like the
chipping and shit.
More of like the, let me say, the very not progressive. How do I say? Extreme. He's like on a very extreme scale. Like he wants to do it brain wise, have it attached to you as a person. Which some people really think cool. I have my own different opinions, but I want to focus more on the positives right now because he's talking about curing certain disabilities, making people walk again, which is a beautiful thing. If I was disabled, I know I would get it instantly.
Yeah. If I had a chance to walk again, with a fucking brain link.
Yeah, I would. And like I said, it depends person.
Neuralink.
Yeah.
I'm a skeptic, and I'm not. And I'm seeing things that like glass and stuff that can do the same thing. But like personally, for like what I want to do, so I'm saying Apple's taking a different route. They want to go consumer friendly. They're gonna probably do glasses and stuff like that. And people are gonna do links and stuff like that with more AI based things. But Apple's taking an approach that I think is really good because it's making things like this and AI and stuff like that more like same thing with Siri when they first came out. Like they're making things acceptable and comfortable for humans that because we're all skeptical, we have fear and everything and are worried and cautious with things. It's taking an approach where people aren't gonna be afraid to put on these glasses to be able to see. Yeah. I would never put on like the contact lens or anything. I would never do something that attaches to my body in a way that it's hard to remove.
Yeah.
Because I have distrust. But the consumer friendly where it's like a glasses thing, like that's good and it creates a friendly relationship with technology because when you take those extreme measures like Elon does and stuff like that, people are
like actually
cautious
putting it in your fucking body.
Because it's a scary procedure and Apple's taking it in a way like, hey, let's make this a positive thing. Let's bring technology to homes and develop homes.
How do you feel about the people that get like magnetic chips in like their hand for like credit cards and shit like that?
Like I said, I'm not gonna go on like my super skeptic because I want to like look at technology as a good thing. Yeah. Obviously, I believe I'm not like super like I'm not like a Christian or anything. Like I have a weird relationship with God right now compared to what maybe a few podcasts ago. A lot of shit's been going on in my life. I still like got love for the higher power and everything. But there's a thing in the Bible where they talk about the mark of the beast and like the end day prophecy. I think that barcodes or things that pay with your hand or anything like that, something that's permanent, that means your finance and your debt stays with you for life, and I think it makes you a financial slave, and I'm against that. That's just me.
You know
like,
one thing?
Yeah, like say like you have a barcode or chip and some people are scanning some things and you can't get approved on anything, you can't get debt forgiveness or anything like that because it's attached to your person. Like, yeah, like you can file for bankruptcy and get a whole new name and change everything. You can. Sometimes people don't do it legally, but you can technically do those things legally. And that shit makes it really hard and it makes you very trackable not only financially but as a person. Like it's like your social. It's basically having a social security attached to your body.
Yeah.
It's not just a number or a piece of paper. Which is just weird. It's a weird concept to me. And I don't like it, and I don't see why people are so lazy with maybe using a device or even a pair of glasses or like or anything like that or a card to do it. I just think it's like a laziness thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's just me.
One thing I was thinking about, like the Vision Pro and like glasses and shit. I know my friends had a Meta Quest that when you use it for like a good 30 minutes, bro, you're just locked in the whole time, bro. Take that shit off and your head your eyes just hurt. So I'm just wondering how they like not solve that, but like deal with it with the Vision Pro.
I think they have to test it, the technology with human sensory problems, because there's a lot of people, like, there's going to be a lot of seizures. Like, we're going to definitely hear about that soon, seizures and sensory issues when people are using it, overusing it. So obviously, that's going to fall on the user's fault. There's going to be a term of agreements probably or something like that. But it's still a thing where you know how people are affected by social media, let alone, and technology, games, and everything. The way humans have a lot of addictive habits by nature. We're going to get addicted to that shit. It's just, so like they're going to have a hard time locking out of that.
Yeah.
Because you're creating your own reality. Like I said, you're not actually in the real world. Because like I said, people are out of touch with naturally. So people are going to have a lot of depersonalization, a lot of sensory issues. It's bound to happen regardless. Even when they polish it, and it's never going to be perfect until it's a fully apart. Your reality is mixed with the augmented. So Elon's, you're not going to have a problem with that. Because it's going to be attached to you as a person. But this stuff, it's going to be a thing no matter what. I don't think they can fix it entirely. There's gonna be those cases, but it'll get better over time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel you. It's just there always is gonna be a problem with something. You know what I mean? Like, but what's it called? With Ready Gamer? Wait, what's it called?
Ready
Player One. But that, like, I think that's fucking cool. Yeah. But also, like, it also showed like the movie wasn't just about like gaming and shit. Like, if you actually watch it, there's like government, like, oh, this dude's like. What was it? The fucking.
Yeah, they were like watching him and shit.
Yeah, they were watching him because he was like the winner of it got like this certain prize or like this by the creator, and it shows the bad side of like a good thing. Like the creator obviously made the game or like VR headset so that people would enjoy like their life, like having a different life outside of their shitty lives.
Yeah.
You saw how the main character in the game was like a top G. Everyone fucked with him. He was cool, all friends. Got out of the game. His parents. He had no dad. Stepdad was fucking crazy on the fight first fucking 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Like
His dad got no dad.
Yeah. I mean, like he got no dad. His stepdad got in a fight with bro. Like showed like a shitty life, and then like he went back to his world, and he's like, I love this. And the gamer the creator of that game was like, I need like escape for people to like get away from their lives, and it's like they did that, but then obviously like there's always that one like group of people that is like, all right, we're gonna take this as like an advantage to get over everyone. Yeah.
Fucking.
It's always
the people with higher power, the money. Whoever has the most money is always gonna try to take power of something. But Elon Musk, like different.
Do you think with that, and this is off the main subject, do you think money comes with power or power comes with money? And do you think that everyone who has money is destined to crave power?
I'm sorry, you have to say that shit one more time for me, big
I
bro.
said, do you think money comes with power, right? Or do you think power comes with money? And do you think that if you have money, you're gonna crave power regardless because of your money?
I mean,
in reality,
I think
don't
people
about
let money corrupt you.
Yeah, don't think about what you would do and like want to do, because obviously everyone would like think I'm not gonna go crazy and think I deserve power for money. But like think about the reality.
I think if you make your life about the money, then it corrupts you. You know what I mean? Like if you can't go a day without making this certain amount of money, like everything's like, oh my life's over. Like you still have X amount of money in your bank account, but because you're not making this certain amount in this moment, your life's over, and that turns you into a bad person. That sets your head into like, damn, now I gotta be just a dickhead to like get this money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like, well, like you know, drug dealers and shit.
Yeah.
Because like sometimes they'll front someone something, and then but they have money. But if they like, also it's respecting. I guess.
yeah.
Like I understand that's
That would
respecting.
prove your point.
But if you're not broke, then why does it mean so much? You know what I mean? Because some dude might be struggling. He just need that front. He got you in another 2 days, and he does give you that in 2 days. But you just stressed him for those next 2 days because you can't get the money you already got. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like I think there's always a higher up telling someone to do something.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I mean?
think like with money, not necessarily comes power, but like I don't know, people with money I feel like are just like people with a lot of money.
They use it as a stepping stone.
For
They
sure,
get
and I mean
whatever
to
they
be honest, it is, and you can't really blame them because it's like that's the world we live in. At least in this country, bro. In most countries, money is like everything, and it's just I don't know, bro. I definitely think that having money makes it easier to do a lot of things.
Yeah, of course. I mean, there's a lot. I know we all wish we had money. Like one day we will have.
I
that
say it all
money.
the time, and it's something I hate that I say, but it just gives me perspective on how fucked the world is. I don't think people understand how much of that, like, bro, right now with all the shit that I got going on and dealing with, $1,000 alone will literally change my life so much
Like
more for the
not
better.
having to pay anything with it.
Not,
just
bro,
having
dude, I could pay off all my debt right now with $1,000, and I'll dead ass be able to fix my car, like literally. But instead, it's gonna take me 3 weeks to achieve that. And it's just like I said, like I hear things about people who inherit some things, or like when they graduate, they have a trust or something, like they get like even on $10,000 back, like that. Like if I started off when I was younger, when I was on my own at 16 or 17, basically, I literally wouldn't have to stress about anything because even if I didn't spend it, I would always have that security blanket. I'd be like, hey, something happened, like same thing with my hospital shit. I would have been able to pay off my hospital bills. I wouldn't have to do any of this stuff. My credit would have been straight without being affected because of the medical debt. I would have been able to afford a decent car without having to take out a big loan and get charged 21% interest during a bad time in the economy. Like, so much shit would have been changed, and I wouldn't have to spend all the money on Ubers to get to work, to keep a job, to pay for everything and pay off the Ubers. Like the difference alone would have seriously changed my life. And I think about that, and I hate when people like. So when I hear like people like Donald Trump be like, "Oh, a small loan of $1 million, like it wasn't much, but I did a lot with it." It's like that small loan, even a $50,000 loan, could change your life. It would change some people's life. Some people's parents in some countries where they come from don't even make $1,000 a year.
My dad's trying to hit the lottery.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing too. Like the lottery makes like damn near like $600 billion alone with the amount of money they give away every year, and that's just in America.
Bro, me and Michaela were literally just talking last night about like I don't remember where the number came from, but it was like, what would we do if we had like $900 million, right? Like 450 split between me and her. And I was like, honestly, like I would obviously like whatever investment, but I was like, I would honestly want to like change mad people's lives.
So like even if it's not like I'm not saying I'm handing out millions of dollars because like
I'm not, but like, bro, I was like, put it like this, right? $1 million, you can give 20 people $50,000. $50,000 could change damn near anybody's life.
You got me?
Bro. Bro.
The reason why I'm not handing out millions is because me and Michaela already planned that if we had $900 million, we would buy so much land, build all of y'all's dream houses, and then we could just have a community.
Mm-hmm.
So that would cost like a couple $100 million. So
you're
not getting no money, but you get a house.
You
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
As long as the house has a fucking pool, jacuzzi,
Bro, and we're gonna have a
and
big
dirt bikes.
And in the middle is going to be a big pond so we can go fishing, ride jet skis in that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
My pride, hearing that shit is a blessing, but my pride alone wouldn't even let you do that.
Yeah, they'd be like, nah, bro, I can't.
I'd be
As
like,
he's
bro,
moving.
I'd be like,
You're
bro,
lying.
I'd be like, no, I swear to God, I'd be like, bro, give me a loan so I can buy an apartment complex, live out of one, right? And
I would just-
I would want to pay you off, and then you grow my wealth from that.
Yeah,
And then
that
I'd pay you back, right? And then from there, I'll just be thankful that I was able to give him the opportunity. Like, you know what I mean? And even if you were to offer me that, I would ask to work for you. Like, and that's the crazy thing. I was my friend. Like, no, it's just like obviously I have to pay a salary or something.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't feel right about just being handed out certain amount of money.
See, but like, he's not handing you out money, he's giving you a place.
Even
to
out,
live,
like that's
you know what I mean?
like I said, like it's different inheriting like something that's entitled to your family and something your like family passed down and worked hard for. is there, say if Nick just came across $900 million, he wants to take care of us. I appreciate that. But at the end of the day, you inherited this. I didn't.
Yeah, but y'all my peoples. I'm gonna take care of y'all. Bro, I would go behind your back and pay for shit.
Oh god, white type shit.
Stack up hella cheese.
Instead of letting his mans pay for it and like insurance, he said, "No, I got it in cash, bro." Yeah. You know what I would do? $450,000. I mean, $1 million. $450 million. I think. Honestly, I'd buy probably Cherokee. Fix up all those homes. Fix up those homes. Rent them out to people, cause like what you said, apartment complex, you're making money while you're still like putting money in. So I'd probably buy Cherokee, not knock anything down, just renovate everything, everything up to code, then rent it out to the same people at the same price, probably lower, and make money off that. So I'm still making money off that, and then the other ones would obviously I might buy land.
Hell yeah.
Buy land. I want to make my like my parents. I'd obviously like make them houses, like separate houses, obviously. Make them right, cause there's still my parents at the end of the day. I might not like,
parents, right?
yeah, I might not fucking like be the bestest with them. Like my mom, obviously, problems, dad, here, there, you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, they raised me. They tried their best, so I might as well like give back for what they've done. They spent all,
life,
yeah, you know what I mean. Like you can't take that back. Like you already gave me life. Now I'm here. Now I'm gonna like. I feel like you never have to. My dad always told me you don't have to thank me for being your dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like I didn't. Not that he didn't choose it, but I didn't do it because I had to. I did it because I wanted. You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm not going to be like, here, Dad, I gave you this for being my dad. It's more like, here, Dad.
Yeah.
This is yours. It's
Literally.
Yeah. Like, and I do it for my happiness, not because I'm like, yeah, well, if I do this, I'll get good karma.
Bro, I wish
I
so
do
bad.
this because I love you. And like, my mom, I love you. Had problems, take this. This is yours.
I just want my parents to stop working.
Yeah, honestly. I'd retire my parents so early.
Bro.
Yeah.
I mean, not like one of them's not working, but. But you know me, you know what I mean. Retire the parents.
Go on a vacation.
Yeah, and then the other one would go to, honestly, personally, I want a restaurant. Maybe some food chains, maybe a couple food trucks.
Yo, food trucks would be fucking sick.
Just a little
bro.
food trucks, rent out a lot, and then have other people pay to come into the lot to put their food trucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do that. And then I feel like I have to throw some in charity just because, like, there's always so much stress in
heart.
Yeah, my grandma had
I want to
cancer.
give none of my money to charity.
Honestly,
my grandma had
maybe
cancer though, so I feel like
No,
I
let me
helped her.
explain.
maybe
Let
not
me explain.
cancer
Let me explain.
foundations, but
Do you
individual
trust-
people.
Do you trust to give an organization, which a lot of them do have corruption regardless, people think
Yeah.
hedge fund and
I was gonna say.
fucking charity
I'm not giving it to a charity that's big. I'm
Yeah.
giving it to a charity that I know is gonna like.
I'm
argue
saying
that
like,
ass,
you could
like,
create a foundation that one would.
Ooh,
You could create a foundation that you would know and get to decide where that money goes and to who.
I like that.
Who has a found?
Because I'm just saying, like, make sure
LeBron.
you
Yeah,
never
the
know where
best
your
one.
money's going to.
For kids.
They
Snoop
level-
Dogg has a football team.
Yeah.
He's got a foundation.
LeBron has a school for kids.
LeBron and Kanye does too. He has
Yeah.
school.
A
They
lot
do
of
it.
influencers do.
They do it like LeBron's school is like that's amazing, right? Like, bro, he not only does he take care of his
What? Does it influence?
Bro, LeBron's school feeds kids year round, and their school runs till 5 o'clock with extra. It's like not forced, but it's like extracurricular activities that make sure the kids keep kids from Akron out of the streets. Like, and like they have early breakfasts and stuff. And they're all like stuff provided. He like a lot of it. He doesn't make money back.
I build homes for homeless people. I be feeling bad. Like, I know you're addicted to drugs and shit, but it's like, if you're addicted to drugs, I'd rather you do it in the safety of your home.
I'm not
You know
gonna
what I
give you
mean?
money.
That shit got that
No, it's not
shit.
good, bro. It's not
I'll
good.
buy it.
That shit caught me off guard. Nigga was like,
I know you're.
yeah, I know you're addicted to drugs.
Like, I get it. Like,
Not all
honestly,
homeless
people
people
go,
are on drugs though.
90%.
I mean, think about it.
There's a lot of veterans. Though.
Think about all the stress you have right
Yeah.
now.
Drugs.
You know what I'm saying? All the stress you have right now. Black and mild hits every now and then. Think about how.
stressed the motherfucker gotta be while he homeless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A black and mild ain't cutting it. No
Like,
more,
think about it.
know?
You move.
I mean,
You
shit.
fucking-
It's not cutting it now.
Exactly.
There's people that dead ass move, like, go away to like Vegas with their girlfriend, and then the girlfriend just leaves them, and no home, no family, can't go back, no money.
Sounds like that nigga's mistake. He chose the wrong bitch.
Yeah, but at the end of the day,
He should have found him an
he's-
OTF Nick.
you
You
know
just fucked
they-
around and got him a
you know
Lori
what they
Harvey.
do,
nigga.
though? They
That's your
they
fault.
just turn to drugs. A lot of people like would rather.
I think more
rather
people. I feel like more people
blanket-
should turn to drugs.
Yeah, I don't know. I think weed's the only
Oh,
drug
so
that's
I-
okay to be drug.
So it's all cool to put on a Vision Pro, make it in a VR headset, and make it join a new reality.
Yeah, but that's
but the second I make my own reality with some ketamine, I'm the problem.
Because that's detrimental to your health.
yeah, that's
Man,
like
that shit detrimental to your mental health. Niggas stepping out thinking, "Where's my screens at? Where's my screens at?" Might as well just take that heroin and chill the fuck out. Look at Ray Charles, bro. That nigga did so much with his life. Excellent singer,
Who's Ray
doing
Charles?
mad heroin.
I don't know who that is.
I believe
How
in
you
your
don't know
soul.
who-
Hit the road.
You don't know
Jack.
who Ray Charles is, bro?
Gold digger. Like that nigga
That's
said.
actually a cool
Go.
girl. That one?
Yeah.
But she ain't messing with no bro. Nigga, that one?
Not that. Yeah, but not the Kanye part. Like the intro.
Oh, that song?
She give me money
Oh, that nigga?
when
That
I
heroin?
need it. Yeah.
Why does so
The
many
movie's so fire, bro.
superstars-
So fire. Huh?
why does so
Because
many
it was common for
superstars-
blues artists. That's how they got into it. What do you think they so sad about? Nigga, they addicts and they broke and down south.
Dude.
They had to turn up.
Nicky Six from Motley Crue did a lot of heroin.
Yeah, he did.
He overdosed
He
twice.
really did, bro. He died. Bro, I watched that movie.
He's still alive,
After you
though.
put me on, bro, that shit was crazy.
In the dirt.
What was the blonde nigga's name? He was
Vince.
crazy off that coke, bro. Shit fucked
Yeah,
him
but
up.
so was John
His
Jones.
kid died too, bro.
Yeah,
Wasn't
that's
John Jones
Vince
on
Neil.
coke?
Hmm?
Was John Jones doing mad coke?
Mm-hmm.
Still fucking people up.
Yeah.
Good.
Coke can't be
Fucking
He's
up,
on steroids,
fucking
too.
up a lot of small
Bro,
families
you know-
too with his car.
There was...
What you gotta do?
there was a time where
Still whooping
USADA,
niggas' asses.
the drug administration, came to the UFC before John Jones was about to fight, and he dead ass hid under the octagon in Madison Square Garden, and they didn't know, and that's just a rumor, but everyone that
Why'd he hide?
Cause that nigga was on steroids.
yeah, he was gonna get hard. It would have been it. He got popped for steroids 2 or 3 times in the UFC.
It's probably the coke part.
Back in the day,
He probably coked out
Back
before the
in,
fight.
I was watching maybe it was Joe Rogan, but
bro. When the UFC first started, it didn't matter what you did.
no, it was Bradley Barton podcast. It was the one nigga. He was one of the first. I forget his name. Black nigga. He started.
Rampage.
Maybe-
yeah,
maybe
Rampage. Yeah,
He
Rampage
start-
Jackson.
Yeah, and he started out in this one. It was he was one in Japan, doing the
Mhm, in
Ultimate
Pride.
Fighter stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
and,
Rampage Jackson.
Yeah, and he was talking about basically how they didn't test for a lot of that shit again. There was some swole niggas. They have no weight classes. You be seeing 6'4", 280 niggas fighting 114 little niggas. Genuinely, shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Because they were to him did you ever take steroids or anything while doing it? He's like,
Yeah.
he did a testosterone.
TRT.
TRT. That's all he did.
That.
And so nowadays,
Testosterone
so people say
replacement
that he
therapy.
did do steroids. He didn't know it was steroids though, because it was for low testosterone.
Yeah, honestly, bro, TRT, because that's a big thing with gym people too.
Yeah.
A lot of older dudes or guys in their late 20s,
hmm
they'll get on TRT because it's not steroids, but it makes
It is a steroid, but it's not. It's a testosterone booster. It's a more of a natural thing than actual.
It's
steroids.
but you get prescribed it from a doctor. You
Yeah.
don't just find it. you
And
know?
I think he had to do it for an injury he had to. It recovered quicker or something like that because of the TRT. Something like that. I remember him talking about
You
it.
think that one day, with the healthcare and shit, we'll be able to heal 10 times faster? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone
Yeah.
breaks their leg and then
Bro,
Everything's gonna keep going up.
3 days.
There's this thing I learned about on Joe Rogan's podcast. He always is vouching for it, but it's stem cells.
Mm-hmm.
So say you had some sort of internal pain, right, in your leg or some shit. Maybe you had
Talking about stem cells, you said?
yeah.
Yeah.
If maybe it's
a deep contusion or some shit, or some type of joint pain or shit like that.
You fucking with stem cells?
I mean, I don't know personally.
Like right now,
It's
you know
just
where they
kinda
come
cool.
from for the most part?
Where?
Fetuses, aborted fetuses.
I mean, shit. Fuck it.
Nah, it's crazy.
Yeah, just
huh?
reduce,
Well,
reuse,
it's just,
recycle.
some of it. So it's kind of they just get them from weird places right now.
But it fixes you up real quick.
It does. It really does. And people do a lot of rich people. But
Oh,
and they're doing anti-aging stuff with modern medicine. Our generation's projected to live to 120.
I'm not fucking with the anti-aging
But-
shit.
I am. If you could live a longer life based on if you could live your life based on how well your body moves
I
and
just want to eat
feels,
fruit and be able to live forever.
you know what I mean, Nick? I'm saying I'm not saying live forever to a point where you're 130 and you can't move, but if you could walk and you're fully able and you and your girl are able to move and live your life happily and
If
healthy,
I'm not old and
you're gonna want to
crusty-
do it. You're gonna take that.
If I'm not old and crusty, I'll do it.
'Cause
Like when I can't.
I'm gonna move
Yeah,
to
if you
old
think
house.
about it, death is a disease. It's inevitable. It's a disease that kills us in the end.
That's scary.
Because your body just gives up and shuts down on itself. It's not. It's a disease, and you could stop it and help prevent it to
You
live
know,
longer
honestly,
and feel
I-
better.
Since the one time we were talking about death and shit on the pod, kind of just, I'm not really too scared. At this point, it's kind of like, yeah, it's really inevitable. If I try to think about it too much, my head starts feeling weird.
I'm scared of death now. Like genuinely, like I sit up in bed.
Everyone lives, everyone dies.
I say,
I'm not really
yeah, I
scared
used
of
to feel the same way, and life didn't have no meaning too much to me. But every night I lay in bed, and I sit there and I just, and it sucks because I can't. I don't know if my body just doesn't let me, but like I did have some on the verge of tears, like upset that like I don't know when my last day is because I have so many goals and stuff. Like, I just don't want to be taken.
it. So you just try to do your best until.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I want to do.
If you're
But
dead, you're not gonna be
and
sad about your
now
goals.
that and I'm kind of accepted the fact like it's okay to be afraid of it because I just like I said I appreciate so much now and like want to do so much and do better and I'm just afraid that the current standpoint in my life where I'm at right now that if I'm taken with an early death or something like that and like fucking motherfuckers are knocking at my door telling me it's my time to go that I didn't get to say a lot of things and do a lot of things that I wish I would have been able to say to people in my daily life.
Yeah.
And like I don't think not everyone would know how much I love them, truly appreciate them. So I've been trying to say a little bit more like for example, shout out my nigga Ben. I saw him the other day at work and we were working together. I just looked at him. I said, bro, I know because he got his own family shit going on with his father and shit like that. I looked at him. I said, I know if nobody might have said this to you recently, but I'm proud of you. And bro, I love you. Like seriously, like you come a long way, and I'm proud of you. And it's just like, and I look at that when I say stuff like that. I just hope people know like I actually mean that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the shit that makes me sad because like I sit there and it's mainly my girl 'cause she's laying next to me and I sit there and look at her and I'm just like I just don't want this ever to end because like I'm happy and like I have things that I appreciate and value and before when I like didn't care and like I was like if it comes everyone's bound to die like yes accepting that's a good thing like I accept that but saying I don't fear and I don't want it to happen would be like because like I genuinely like I just don't want it to happen.
Yeah.
That's why.
Well,
That's why I look at
Hey,
it.
no one wants
Yeah.
it to happen. No one wants to like one day
Yeah.
your life just is over. No one wants that because everyone, even people on their deathbed, still want to do so much, but they can't.
I really just want to live with my girl forever.
Yeah, and I am.
Which no offense to like my family or nothing. Like I love all my family members to death, bits and pieces. It's like I feel like if all my family died and I still had my girl,
Still have some happiness.
yeah, exactly. You
It's
know,
a deeper connection. It's one you made your own. It's romantic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's always gonna be a different thing.
it's a type of
I don't know, bro. I feel like me and my lady just got a different kind of bond.
And it's like you grow up with like having siblings. You always grow up with them. You automatically have that bond because you're blood.
Yeah.
And then once you make that separate bond with someone that makes you like 10 times happier.
It's just romantic and unconditional, so it's
Yeah.
different. It's different.
It's like you don't just love me because you have to. You love me because
You want
I-
to.
No,
Yeah.
honestly though, my whole family, bro, they're very loving. Like I have a very loving family.
you do.
Like we all have our own fucking issues and shit like that, and like we're not always like we're never a perfect family, to be honest.
I don't think a perfect family ever exists
That
because
shit
the parents, bro. If it's I know you want to continue. If it's a perfect family and they're picture perfect, bro. Mom's cheating on dad, dad's cheating
Yeah,
on
there's some
mom.
shit going on behind
Your
the scenes.
kid's doing drugs at 13. Your daughter's a slut. There's always something. You know what I mean?
I don't know, something that my parents one thing that they are a lot is like they're very accepting. You know what I'm saying? Like not put my sister's business on blast.
Say with Maddie. And
Like shawty gay. Well, she's bisexual.
shit. Shawty gay.
She's bisexual, but it's like to my parents that was never like. I mean, it was kind of like okay, like oh okay, what you know,
Except
bro.
I wasn't. None of my family was black or gay.
Like
I never was black dad.
I don't know, my
That's
parents
just how
just,
they were raised.
they just want me to. They just want us to be happy, bro. Like my parents, my mom, the sweetest lady in the whole world. She just always
Give me
tells
a
me
hug
how
first
much.
time I met her.
yeah, exactly.
I
She
felt so warm
always
too.
wants
I was
people
like,
to
okay.
be happy, bro. And my dad
Tells me all the time how proud he is of me and shit. And it's just like I want to. I know that y'all are proud of me, but I can do better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
As long as you think that's great. But back to like your mom, fucking. I'll remember that day forever because I went in because I shook Tom's hand, of course, you know.
Yeah, you got it,
That's
dudes.
The dude, yeah, shook his hand.
Yeah.
And I went to go shake your mom's hand. She's like, no, give me a hug. I was like, okay. Like, and I wasn't like,
Yeah, you're chill as shit.
I
so
wasn't
it's
weird
like,
about
yeah.
it. I was like, okay.
That ass was like, okay.
Give her a nice squeeze, like, you know. And she like,
Yeah,
did the little
my
mom turn.
My mom is such a hugger, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It's
She
like,
loves a hug.
and it's like that shit made me happy. You know what I mean? I don't know why. It was just that little moment of like,
She's just,
I just felt accepted. Like, oh, this is Nick. She goes, Nick talks about you all the time.
yeah,
I'm like,
bro. She don't.
okay,
Yeah, exactly.
okay, mom.
No, literally, bro.
Literally, like the first time I felt like I knew her for that long, just from knowing Nick, like so long.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like Tom, he's cool dude. Not much of a talker when you first meet him.
He's
shook his hand.
gotta get him going.
Bro,
He's gotta
yeah,
say
honestly, if we sit on the
the
couch
best way to
with
get
him,
the
he'll-
Tom's heart is by talking shit. I swear to God.
Probably.
Bro, like I've had some conversation with him, and Tom likes to debate. Like he does, like to have a little debate.
Yeah,
So if you
he
talked
loves
about
debates.
some shit that he likes, he'll be like, he'll just talk to you. Like, or you talk about one of his teams, or
Bring
you,
up motorcycles.
yeah, you talk about anything. Like he's like down for a conversation. You know what I mean?
he really
But
is.
I always notice that I'll talk shit or make a joke, and he'll just be like going in. Like he just enjoys the shit talk. You know?
Yeah,
what I
he
mean?
does.
He's just a laid back nigga who just chilling. You know? What I mean?
Yeah,
He just
exactly.
That's how
He's
the vibe I got.
very
He's like,
much
oh,
on his.
shit.
Yeah.
He's very much on his own timing, and I noticed that my
He
whole life
is.
growing up- he just he is.
Because my mom did drives her crazy sometimes.
Yeah.
But
I think I like
He's
it
a man,
because
though,
it
yeah.
reminded me of my dad. Because my dad obviously on
Yeah.
his own time, nigga leave, go venture off and do what
he
he
be
wants.
in his
I
own
like
time
that.
zone, bro.
I think
Like that ass.
Our dads.
Mhm.
That
Own
nigga.
time zone,
Bro,
Same guy.
Same.
bro, it's crazy. It really is, because when I didn't know Ethan was his dad at first, but like while they were hanging out, they'd literally disappear, come back with beers, and I'm like, okay, sick. I didn't know y'all left, but okay,
Yeah.
like cool. And I text my dad, yo, I can use the car. He's like, I left. I'm like, okay. I didn't know that, but like when we leave the house,
Yeah.
I feel like someone's always like, yo, Jay, I'll be right. Like even my
Yeah.
dad would like when I was living with my dad, he was always like, yo, Jay, I'll be right back.
Mhm.
Just to let me know. And that I guess that like was like, all right, I gotta tell him now. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I'll tell him like, yo, I'll be right back. I always do, because he'll call me randomly and be like, yo, I need this. I'm like, I'm not home. And like it fucks up I feel like it always fucks up like communication.
Yeah.
If you don't communicate in a household, it just fucks up everything.
It's also very unsafe. I feel like people should, at least somebody
Right,
close
you
to
should
you
know where you're going.
But also at the same time,
I
it's
told
good.
Rosa a lot. Rosa was my safekeep in that house.
Yeah.
Because me and my dad, we always argued, and I was in a spot where I started realizing like my dad was like this person. Like my dad's a great person, but he's also not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like of course, there's always like two sides. You know what I mean? So like Rosa really became a safekeep. Like I told Rosa like that. Like Rosa, I'm going. Like I'm leaving real quick. Rosa, I'm doing this. Rosa, I'm doing that. Rosa, I'm about to smoke. You want to smoke? Like it was that type of thing. Like that was like my boy. Cause it's like not my mom, but like in a way it was my mom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I always told her everything. I told my dad once in a while when he wasn't on his little. But yeah, Rosa was really my safekeep. She helped me through a lot.
W. Rosa.
Yeah, for real. No bullshit. With my whole mom thing, and the one thing I'll always regret is never getting her a Christmas present on the
Yeah.
first Christmas I ever stayed there, bro. She cried to me because like I was, bro, and the thing is I was such a fucked up person that I dead ass showed her the gift I got my mom, and I dead ass it, bro.
I can see how that
It
really
escaped
hits.
my mind,
Yeah.
like thinking of like not getting Rosa a gift, but like my mom.
Yeah.
But it was just me like, oh, that's my mom. I have to get her
Yeah,
a gift.
exactly.
But I should have got Rosa because I talked about Rosa with my mom all the time. Like I was like Rosa, like I'd go crying to Rosa about it, like shit
You
like
just-
that.
It's not like you had a lack of appreciation for it. You just
Yeah.
didn't. You
I-
the realization didn't hit you.
Yeah, it didn't. But like after that, like after us having that conversation when she like cried to me and shit, even my dad came up to me and was like, yo, like that was messed up. And I'm like, well, like I didn't.
Well, damn. I didn't think about it.
Yeah,
like
I'm
that.
saying it's like I didn't like think about it like, oh, I should get Rosa something. And it's not that I'm not appreciative of her. Appreciative. Yeah, of her.
Yeah. Yeah. Funny. Yeah. I didn't do nothing.
Yeah, man. As you like fuck off.
Yeah. Fuck it, yeah.
But yeah, it's not that I wasn't mad of her. But it was just more of I didn't think about it. And I was like,
Fucking asshole.
you're an asshole. I just know. Sometimes when Nick that just sits there and goes, In his head, he's like, this nigga's fucking dumb.
He's a grammar police ass nigga.
He really is,
He always
bro.
has been.
But yeah, I didn't really think about it at the time, but I always regret
You're
it.
not
If
fucking
now on, I'm
pushing.
always getting her gift.
It's not
Like, I
fucking
got her
you're young,
gift.
nigga. You're bound to make. We're gonna have lessons and make mistakes, and that's just being young. I say it to myself all the time. Like when I fuck up, I'm just like, bro, I'm young, and I'm not fucking up in the ways many other people are. So that's a good thing.
as long as you can learn off your mistakes,
Yeah. Or at least be willing to learn from your mistakes. A lot of people aren't willing to. They
Yeah.
don't want to change their ways, and that's just backwards thinking. You know what I mean?
You like Marcus? I'm putting him on the spot. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I love Marcus to fucking death, bro. But this little nigga gets me so mad. I asked this nigga, bro, why don't you move with that? Cause I know when I was struggling in school, my mom, bro, did not give a fuck. All she did was like yell at me, tell me to go to my room. Bro, an hour later I'd come out, leave, smoke. Marcus, same shit. But I left with my dad, bro. My dad was on my ass, took my phone, took my Xbox. Deadass would walk in my room after getting my report card. Walk in my room, not even say a fucking word while I'm on the game. Upload that shit, take my headphones.
You already know what it is.
Yeah, and it's like I can't do nothing. I'm just gonna
Thug that shit out.
sit there and watch him do it, and I won't get it. I didn't get my Xbox back for a month at one point until I got my one. I had one C,
Yeah, that same shit.
one
happened to
C,
me, actually.
and he was like, "If you don't
Bro,
bring that shit up,
That shit
you're
always
not."
happened to me. I lost my
Yeah.
shit of everything. That's Nick, bro. There's times where
Yeah,
bro, I didn't even have my
you
own
just go
phone. Bro, my
ghost.
phone was locked out. Like my dad changed the password. I was allowed to use a thumbprint, but I couldn't unlock it without my dad putting the password. And like he had his iCloud on there. Like I couldn't do anything.
Yep.
Like he took everything from like genuinely everything I had. And this mind you, this was like a
It's
4
needed.
This is like a 4 month span. Bro, I had a B minus, my nigga.
Yeah.
That's a little extra.
It's-
And then one time was because his friend left some weed in my room and I got
Yeah,
blamed for it. I got my ass whooped. Bro, he whooped my
my
ass in school. One time I did deserve it though. I skipped school. This one kind of started my I don't give a fuck because I wanted to get high. This is when I actually started. Like it was this time was my fault. He didn't know. I got I used to hide in my closet and set up blankets and shit and sleep in there like real shit. And I was hiding there. And my dad called me and I pretended I was at school. He said, "Where you at?" I said, "I'm at school and I'm in the bathroom. Why? What's up?" He was like, "The school just called me." He said, "I'll be home in 5 minutes. You better be in that room. Everything unpacked and get your shit packed up for school." He came home, pulled me out the closet, got what? He said, get in the truck, took me to school, and nigga was yelling at me in the car, like screaming at me, he's like, "Get your shit together, you're becoming a fuck up." I went to school, I had tears in my eyes. I was mad mainly because I was like, nigga, I'm 14 years old. I'm too old for a fucking ass whooping.
High school, if
I
I
was
ever
tight.
woke up late with my dad, bro,
Mm-hmm.
bro, his ass would get so mad. I wake up late, I'm like, bro, I missed the bus. I was like, alright, let's go.
I feel bad.
Really? My dad would be mad as
No,
fuck.
I played
no,
this
yeah,
shit.
he'll get mad. He'll yell at me, bro. He'll go, alright, let's go. Not say a word after. I'll get ready to get in the car, bro. Once I get in that car, whole ride there. He'll drive extra slow just to bitch at me. Like, not bitch at me, but like,
Yeah.
that nigga will dead ass eat. I'm not gonna say that. But he'll fucking
I feel bad.
dog me on
I used to really lie to my moms.
Well,
So
what?
bad. I mean, we all lied to our parents, but it's
Of course.
like I would be obvious. Like a lot of days, I would just skip going to first and second block and just go to Votech, because that's really all that mattered. And they would call my mom, and be like, "Oh, he ain't here today." Or if I would skip Votech, they'd be like, "Oh, he ain't here today." And every single time, bro, no matter where I was, I'd be like, "No, I'm here." Like I was like, I just showed up late, but they probably marked me as I was absent.
Yeah.
I'll tell my teacher though.
Yeah.
And she'll be like, "Okay, just make sure you get it done."
How much absences did you have in school?
I think at the end of senior year,
I had a great.
like total
That's
absences,
a lot.
I had like probably only like 20 something.
That's
You know
not
what's
bad.
fucked up though? I had one thing. I had like 20 absences, but I was in the hospital for
Oh,
like,
yeah.
for like 10
That's
days,
fucked.
Yeah.
and they just sort of like didn't give a fuck.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I
But
brought in
you-
my note too, and they still didn't mark as excuse. And I'm like, damn, like bitch, I was
my
dying.
fucking. Bro, I want to talk about this because I want to break down mine because I never went to school in my second half of school. I actually didn't at all. I really didn't go to school. People know this. 10th grade's the only year I went to school technically fully, and because I always had some shit going on. But when I would miss the bus too, like I said, I just stopped letting my dad take. I would stop telling my parents to take me. I just started walking. So I just walked the 45 minutes to an hour. Just walk there. But with school, shit, my freshman year of school, I missed 38 days of school, and I had 50 tardies.
Damn.
And my 10th grade year, I only had 18 absences. Not bad. No tardies, nothing else. And mainly those were excused though. But so this one went virtual is sophomore year. I did good at the start, but I was always showing up late. I was leaving. I mainly left early,
Me
right?
neither.
I ain't do shit but smoke weed.
Yeah.
Even on the Zooms, I used to be on Zooms, camera off, smoking outside.
Mhm.
I used to be sitting there with my laptop, dead ass, bro. My laptop would be on the grill. You know where my grill is, right?
Yeah.
On the grill, I'd be at the glass table smoking weed. I swear to God.
Bro,
Every time. Not one. I don't remember one time I was
I
on Zoom not
I
smoking.
almost missed that shit.
Yeah.
It was just fun. Like it was kind of just like a fuck you. Fuck
Me too. I'll be
you.
hitting my
That's why I'm
card.
smoking
I'll be
a
hitting
blunt
my
right now.
card. Shit.
Yeah.
I'll
Oh, you
turn
need
it
your
on.
camera on? Okay, put my camera on.
I'll be watching. I'd be watching fucking TV, just smoking my cart, just chilling.
Bro, that shit used
I
to be
used to
so
troll
awkward,
the
though,
Zoom
when you had to
calls. I
turn
never,
the
wa-
fucking
but
camera
most times I wouldn't even go to the Zoom calls. To be honest, I don't even really care about the mandatory shit. I just,
I had one teacher
I just
that let
dug
me
that
put
shit
my
on.
camera on, and I just smoked it. I literally
Yeah.
put my camera on, show my shoulder and probably my left side every time I want to hit the blunt. Just hold it in. Do it every time.
Nah,
I
literally,
love
bro.
it.
I didn't show up to that online school shit for 4.5 months straight. Didn't do a single piece
I
of
think I
work.
got like straight
Jesus.
C's in
That was just in
my
10th
past.
grade. And I stayed on virtual. Like, I convinced my mom to keep me on virtual for the start of senior year. And mind you, I didn't start my senior year till
Yo,
maybe
Me
November
too.
to November. I just didn't go.
I think I was on virtual, and then my dad bitched at me because I wasn't doing shit, so I had to go back in.
Bro, I showed up to the first Zoom class, and after that, and I did the work for the first day. And I was like, fuck this. It's a lot of work. I'm not doing this. I was unhappy. I didn't do it. I didn't go to from that. And I blocked all my teachers' emails and shit, and I ignored it. And I didn't show. I got forced to because of some shit. Like, I got forced to go back to school. I didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
But I didn't go until November. So
Man.
so for the first 3 months of school, didn't go. So I missed that automatically. I missed like 90 days of school technically because I didn't sign in. And then I got forced to go. I started going to school. Oh, this is my 11th grade year. I forgot about 11th grade. I didn't show up. And then I came in, but I would leave and not go. I'd go to work, just work the whole time. I missed that year, I think, I'm not sure, I could be gassing it, but I missed like 70% of the school year. And the other 20%, I was missing at least 2 to 3 blocks. I went to one class. But I passed because I always did my schoolwork, everything at the last week of each quarter and semester. That's what I did, and I passed.
Yep.
But my senior year is where it got crazy because I didn't go at all. Like, anyone who knows me, I was there for 1 block a day. I would skip first, second block, go to the third block for half the class, leave, and go home. That's it. Like, I'll go for lunch in there, and because just to get the attendance. So that I had less absences, but I had like 60 absences because I was in person the whole time. 60 absences, and I had like fucking 90 targets technically, or like.
I
Bro, it
remember
was
how I
crazy.
convinced my mom to make me think. I was like, Mom, listen, I have a bad immune system. I'm more like, I'm gonna get COVID. Like, I can't do it, bro. That shit was the worst fucking mistake of my life, bro. All my grades were F's, and I was like, damn, I gotta go back. It's just bad.
I personally,
This shit was bad. I gotta go back.
Bro,
There was no one in classes. I'm just sitting there by like me and like 6 other people in class, bro. And I'm like, this is bad, bro. But I got through.
Bro, I had my teachers begging me to do my work and show up. Like, they didn't want me to feel like I still walked. That's the great thing. Niggas seeing me walk at graduation, like not a single person knew or thought I was gonna. And anyone who said they did it, that's a goddamn lie. Cause like my counselor said you shouldn't be here right now, but you're so lucky.
That's my
Bro, cause I did all the work at the end. I had to go. So you know how like the senior skip and like the senior stopped going to school in like May at the end of May.
Yeah.
I had to go to
school.
Did we do something for senior skip day?
I did.
Smoke.
I think we smoked.
Probably smoke some weed.
Bro,
Me,
I
you, and
went-
Gordo were at his house, I think.
Bro, I had to go to school those last 2 weeks
Maybe-
every single
maybe I
day
was
just to
with
graduate high school.
No, I think we were all together. I think I remember senior skip day. I think it was me, you, Gordo,
I thought Gordo
Julian,
went somewhere.
and
Gordo,
Javon, all that.
I thought Gordo went to Maryland.
No, that was first week. Senior skip day.
Yeah. I had to go every single day on time and be in all my classes. And it was the hardest thing because I didn't show up for all of them. So I had to beg for them to keep me in there. And they called my mom because my mom didn't know anything about this because she moved already a year and a half prior to Florida. So I was just with my grandma. My grandma didn't pay attention. She just trusted I was doing it and would just yell at me when they would call and shit. But like I would just take you off contact list. Like I knew how to do it, so I would just run them. But bro, when I walked that stage, I don't think niggas know how proud and happy I was.
I was proud of you, bro.
Because I felt like I just did the biggest scam of a lifetime. Like I was in no extra programs, nothing
That's
like that.
over in the biggest scam.
Yeah, the biggest
The
fucking
biggest
scam.
scam
Biggest
ever.
scam